It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Now at the plate is Tyler Marcotte, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
And now here is Oscar Yanoa. Maddox is off of first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that one yanked just foul. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now to bat, Oscar Yanoa struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Braves lead this one.
He's got first. 3 out. He's out.
4-4. Take your base.
Now to the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Mookie Betts will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Freddie Freeman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get the pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now it'll be Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Here's the 0-1. Now this is out in front. May be tough to get to. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate now is Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Maddox at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
He's out. That's going for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 8, Christian Vazquez.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. Score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Marcotte trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in will be Tyler Marcotte, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go. Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are two away now.
He's out.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Blake Trinan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 21 runners on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2022
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Braves.
Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
He's out. 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 He's out. Ball 4, take the pitch.
So here is Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6.
Get down.
Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up is Jordan Montgomery, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dunn is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Next to hit, Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Marcotte.
Here's the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Marcotte.
Now here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit.
Round it.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Number 49.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the lineup flips over and
Now
digging
back,
in, Eddie
left
Rosario. He's 2 for
Eddie.
3 and looking for more here.
Rosario.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 3 hits and 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now here is Austin Riley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
You're out.
So the next to bat will be Nick Dunn. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
1-1. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And that's the second out.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt. Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 29.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
And now the first pitch. Line to the right side.
Get down.
But that'll land foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Reyes has over 40 innings on his line so far and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Hit hard to short. Reined in.
Dig.
That's out number 1.
First base. He's out.
Digging in next, Mike Ford. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery earns his 5th winner of the year. Dakota Hudson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Martin Rosen and Zach and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if...
Ball 4, take the minute. He's out. 3. That's ball 4.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Tyler Marcotte looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Let him fly.
Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle.
Slide.
On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Out.
Striding in is Garrett Hoffman. He flew out in his last debut. Goldschmidt on third, Bader on second, Capel at first, 2 out in the inning. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Braves nothing.
3. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Into the box, Tyler Marcotte.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
Make the turn. You're scoring.
Tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit left there.
Now at the plate, here is Yanni Chirinos, runner in scoring position with Cigar.
Yanni Chirinos.
Right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1.
You're out. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Three. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's back. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Justin Turner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cardinals are out in front 2-1.
He's out.
Next up, Tyler Marcotte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Marcotte.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So stepping in is Eddie Rosario, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1.
You're out. Out. That's ball 4. 3. Out. 3. He's out.
Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short.
Go hard, go hard, go
In
hard,
time
go hard.
to first, and there are 2 away.
He's out. You're out. 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 He's out. Out.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a 1-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Redbirds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brandon Waddell earns his 5th winner of the year. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
No errors. They left 22 runners on base.
Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Tyler Marcotte, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
And stepping in, Edmundo Sosa. He will lead this one off today.
Sosa.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Pretty slick play down at the hot corner there. The dive and stab, and it's pretty easy to ole a ball like that, but he got it to stick in his glove. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
Right fielder, number 30.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Paul.
Got one.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259 with 19 homers, 56 runs batted in.
Here we go. Here we go.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
One down. One down.
The second baseman, Nolan.
Into the box now, Nolan Gorman. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Connor Capel. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning.
Capel.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, 2 here.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 2-0.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Garrett Hoffman.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Nick Plummer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
The pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
First delivery to him. Hard hit towards center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals 2. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
We got nobody.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. Now into the box, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nolan Gorman.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now into the box is Connor Capel. He bounced out last time up.
Connor Capel.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in once again is Garrett Hoffman.
Garrett Hoffman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Ozuna able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Next to dig in, Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Marcotte.
Now the first pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Plummer is right there, 1 down.
On the bag.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And now, Nick Plummer. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
All right, now get ahead.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. To the plate now, Edmundo Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as we are all tied at 5.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
So we're all tied up following the home run. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Cut. Hold it.
So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate now, Nolan Gorman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
That's up.
Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5.
He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. Got it. 3. 3. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Got it. He's out. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Got it. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. Out. 3.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The St. Louis Cardinals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Giovanni Gallegos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 61 closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been...
When you had times when you were going great on the mound but not at the plate, did it ever start to get in your mind when you were on the mound? Did the struggles bleed over at all?
You know, you try not to let it bleed over, and that's the struggle, because you care so much and you want to contribute, you want to do well, but ultimately you got to keep them separated. Offense is offense and defense is defense. And a lot of times, you know, like I would struggle at the plate, and it's like, oh, I'm going to bring it because I want other hitters to struggle right now at the plate. And so it fires you up a little bit, right? Because, okay, I didn't do it at the bat, but oh, good luck, because I'm throwing heat now. I'm bringing it. I'm going right at these hitters, challenging them. So, you know, use it to motivate you, but not to get you down, you know. And luckily you have both sides. So you're struggling at the plate. All right, I'm going to be the best defensive player that I can be today. Make up for it.